Eli Whitney made one of the most important inventions ever, the cotton gin.
This was the first machine that allowed cotton to be not hand-picked, and because of it, the South became one of the world's largest producers of cotton.
Even though this made farming easier, it still caused one of the most saddest things in the world, slavery.
The machine increased the speed of picking cotton, which lowered the prices, which made people want more, which led to an increase of slavery.
Oh, this is just awful. Can you believe the North?
No, tell me, what did they do?
The North doesn't want states' rights.
Oh, this is awful. Why in the world would they not want states' rights?
Who would want states' rights? We, the North, think that the entire country should be affected by political decisions.
You foolish man, don't you see how absurd it is? States' rights believe that we should be decisions.
I still can't believe this.
We can't possibly succeed from the Union. If we do, war is bound to happen.
But how could we ever live under these obsessive laws?
Secession means exiting or splitting from the United States and forming our own country, and it is the only option they have given us.
Do you realize how risky that is? I would never be part of something that believes that states' rights are less important than the government. I say we succeed.
And so do I.
Me too.
If you can't beat them, join them.
And the vice president of the newly created Confederacy is Alexander
Thank you
Stevens.
so much, but always been one part of the Confederacy.
Wowza, look at those darn South people with the tax thingy and stuff.
We live in the South, that is called a tariff.
How did Abraham Lincoln win the election of 1860? Particularly, no one in Alabama voted for him.
I don't think anyone we've met voted for him.
There can only be one answer. He must have cheated.
Of course, the answer is so simple.
We have to go to the authorities and tell them about this.
It's outrageous.
Hi, can I help you?
Lincoln cheated. He gave himself votes.
Actually, it says here that Lincoln got no votes in the South, but almost everyone in the North voted for him. You must have not met anyone who voted for him because you live in the South.
Of course, how could we make such an obvious mistake?
In fact, this is considered a revolution in politics because it's the first time ever that a candidate won without getting any votes from one part of the nation.
But how did he win if he didn't get any votes from the South?
The North is more populated, so more people could vote for him.
The mystery is solved. Thank you, Watson. I can always rely on my sidekick. Man, I love this game, Pokemon Go.
I know, it makes it seem like there's actual Pokemon in real life and not just on our phones.
There's a rare Pokemon nearby. I just caught Antietam. Isn't that like the bloodiest battle of the Civil War?
That's strange, it says we're in Antietam Creek, Maryland.
Hey, wait, are we even allowed to be in here?
No, we snuck in here to get Pokemon. I heard something the other day, an urban legend called the Emancipation Proclamation.
Oh, please, we've all heard that one before. Stop trying to scare us.
I haven't. What is it?
The year was 1862. A man named Abraham Lincoln was president. He thought he discovered a solution, but what he created instead was much, much worse.
What is it?
He called it the Emancipation Proclamation. The statement was that if the Confederacy surrendered, they could keep slavery.
Please, you're not scaring anyone.
The document gave it to the South, so that meant that we could still have slavery today.
Did you guys hear that?
Well, it's getting kind of late. We should probably head back now.
Yeah, let's go.
Welcome to the Wild West, boys.
We're in Pennsylvania.
Should we be looking for the feared enemy, Robert E. Lee?
Look, there he is.
I'm the general you're looking for.
General.
We will never be the Union.
We'll just see about that.
Bam, bam.
Did we get him?
That'll teach him.
Well, we won the battle, but it was one of the bloodiest in the whole Civil War. The enemy had one casualty.
Well, I dare say it was worth it. We ended General Lee's march to the north.
Good job, soldiers.
Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be learning about the Battle of Chickamauga. Chickamauga was a battle between two generals, General Rosecrans, the Union side, and General Braxton Bragg, who's on the Confederate side. Now, General Rosecrans and General Bragg were fighting in Chickamauga, Tennessee, because Chattanooga was a railroad center for the Confederacy. And if the Union destroyed this railroad center, they could win the war easily. But General Rosecrans did not win the war, and he had to retreat back to the Union, but after that, General Ulysses S. Grant attacked Chickamauga and won. That's all the time we have for today, kiddies. Bye.
Oh no, The Union is blocking Georgia's coast. They're trying to stop the supplies being shipped into the Confederacy.
Yes.
But what's a blockade?
A blockade blocks off the country's coast so they can't get supplies.
Oh no, we have to stop them.
You'll never get past me and my blockade.
I can use my super speed to get over it.
Oh no! Blockade runners are my only weakness!
Good job, Alex.
Ha! Now I got past the barrier, we can return all the shipments and imported goods.
You saved the day, Alex.
Wait, gather around, guys. I need to tell you guys about the story of the Missouri Compromise.
Oh, I love this one. It was a dark and stormy night when it happened. The families were turning out the lights to go to bed. Little did they know in hours it would happen.
Times are gonna change. Have you heard what they've done with the Missouri Compromise?
Oh yes, it's awful. 11 states have slavery, 11 do not.
Quick! This way!
Oh no!
Yes, it's split between free states and slave states.
Quick, this way, it's catching up. Okay.
What are we running from?
Quick, duck. The Compromise of 1850.
The what?
Ha! Gotcha. This compromise will benefit us.
Just because it ends slave trade in the District of Columbia for the North and allows the South to keep their slaves does never mean that we will fall for this.
The purpose is awful. It's returning runaway slaves.
Let me tell you about them. Kansas, Nebraska.
Act, you had a choice. You decide if you want slaves or if you don't.
But is that all?
No, dear friend. I'll let my friend Sean explain the rest.
Bleeding Kansas. It was a terrible thing. People were bleeding, people were dying because slave states and free states were fighting.
This is the end of
our
musical.
Here's a representation of what happened at Andersonville. Do you even think they have enough food to feed all of us?
This is their only meal the whole entire week.
What?
Harry hates us.
At least we can build some shelters.
If we can find stuff to build them.
Wow, the conditions must have been terrible back then.
They had to drink dirty water.
I can't even imagine how bad it was.
That's all for today, folks. So stay tuned for another episode of the History Channel.
Have a good evening. Well, we need someone in Congress.
I'm in Congress.
What's your name?
Johnson.
He is in.
Let's make them change the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments.
Why?
It will help us in the future.
Okay, what will they be?
We will abolish slavery, everyone is free, everyone is equal, and anyone can vote.
Fine by me.
There are no black members in the public office.
It was because of us. Why are we here again?
We have another problem. Sherman destroyed Atlanta's transportation.
They were trying to win the war, right?
Yeah, they burned everything, except for Savannah.
Why not Savannah?
It's probably something important. Want some real tools and a farm, or even a job?
Do I get paid?
Of course.
Well, why don't I just be a sharecropper?
Well, you just get tools from the owner, and you just sell your own crops, but all the leftovers go to the owner.
Where did you come from?
I'm just here to tell you about sharecropping.
Sorry, I have a job.
Hey YouTube, it's your boy Lincoln here, back at it again with another video.
Dinner's ready. Where are you?
I'm coming! Well, here's what I need to tell you, Link Gangers.
I'm coming up now.
Hold on. Well, I have a plan. It's called the 10% plan. I'm doing a YouTube video. Get out.
I don't care.
Your boy is back. What I was saying is that all high-ranking Confederate civil and military leaders will not be pardoned. I sure hope the Linkingers don't find out that I'm going to let this plan die silently. I thought that was cool, and I would show it to you. I knew my plan would work, unlike Radical Congress, which everyone hated. Well, that's all for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe.